Hi guys, today I'll be showing you how to read data from an XML and convert it into a WordPress XML. I'm using my output as the WordPress WXR XML for a reason. The WordPress WXR XML is actually an RSS 2.0 type XML, but it has some modifications to it. This will help me explain multiple things in. So now let's get started. Now, this is the XML that I wanted to use for the transformation. This is my input XML. Now you can see here that nodes is the parent element, and all the child elements are contained in um, this node tag. Now I got this XML from the University of Maryland Libraries website. This is some old blog XML. Sorry about that. Um, now let's start to transform this XML into the WordPress XML. For that, open Pentaho Spoon, and you can use this nifty search bar that is there over here. So you can type in whatever you want, and it will show you all the things in all the transformation folders in. So I want you to drag and drop get data from XML. Now this will allow you to get the XML data from an input XML. So just double click on it. Okay. Now there are two ways you can give in the path for all the input files. Uh, you can either give it from a field that can be an XML source field. Now usually if this is a step you're doing in um, one of your major transformations, and this is just one of the step, you have to get the field name from a previous transformation step. So you can use this, and then you can just give in the field that you want. Now there's nothing behind this step, and that's why it's coming up empty, but I'm sure you'll get all the fields that you need. You can select the one that you want, but for my video, I'll get this from one of the file that I have. So you can click on browse, um, and a window will pop up. So here you can select the XML that you want. For me, uh, so go to input XML, and I want this XML. Okay, so just click on add. Now this will add the XML into the selected files list. Next, go to the contents tab. This section uses the XPath to iterate over all the nodes and get data from it. So you can click on the get XPath nodes, and it will start reading your documents, and it will identify all the nodes that you have. For me, like I said, I needed to iterate over the these nodes. Sorry, the node tag. So I'll be using nodes slash node. I want my XPath to iterate over this, and I wanted to keep this encoding as UTF-8. Next, go to the fields tab now. Now this is all the fields that you can extract from your XML, which you want to extract from your XML. You can click on get fields, and it will automatically get you all the fields that it could find. But for this, I mean, you can map the fields that you want based on your requirements. So I'll map these fields. I'll just pause the video for a second because there are a lot of fields that I want to map to. So I'll just pause it for now. Okay, so now I've mapped all the fields. You can see that I wanted to get the date from this created. Now the here you can see that node has this attribute called created, and I'm giving everything. I'm giving these XPaths relative to the XPath that we had here. Oh, where did it go? Sorry, I just lost the file. So okay, so now you can see I'm giving these XPath nodes relative to the XPath node that I have. So here you can see that I've given created, and I want it to be my publication date, and I've given this as an attribute. So you can see here this is an attribute here. Same with the title, the name, the author name, the type, blog post. So I've given these as attributes. Now you can also give write this as @created, and then mark this as element. It doesn't element as node. It doesn't make a difference. But for now, I'm just gonna be keeping these as the names as they are right now. And one more thing, you can see that for the description you have this data slash body. So here what I'm trying to map is, with respect to node, you have to go into data and then the body, and entire content of the body has to be picked up as one value. So um, sorry about that. So this um, completes the entire mapping for the input XML. Now next, here in the XML, you can see that this is a type of blog post, but this is a type of an image. For a WXR file, I need my blog post to be converted to an post and my image to be converted into an attachment type. So this is what we'll be doing right now. So you can do this using the value mapper. So search for value mapper. So you can find it in transform, so just drag and drop the value mapper. Now you can just connect these two steps, and inside the value mapper you can tell it which field to use. Now I'll be using the post type field because that is where my data would be, and for blog underscore post, I'll tell it, if you find the source value blog underscore post, just change it to post. For image, just change it to an attachment. Okay, so this is how a value mapper works. It just gets a source value, converts it into a target value. That's it. So now, like I said, the WordPress XML, it has some custom tags, so we need some constants like it has this WP colon WXR version number, some WP colon base site URL. So let's add them in. Now for this step, we can use the add constant step and put in all the tags that you need. So I'm going to do that now. So here, type in constants. Oh, constant. So you can find this add constant step, just drag and drop everything in, connect the two steps, and then you can add all the constants. Now there are a lot of constants that I have to add, so I'll again pause the video. Okay, now I have all the constants that I want to add. So it's all the channel title, channel link, and this is pertaining to whatever I want in the WordPress XML. So this is how you give a constant. It has a name, it has a type, it can be a string, number, it can be date, boolean, integer, big number. There are a lot of other things that you can give. With date, you can give in a date format as well, whichever format you want. It can be a custom date. You can have length, precision, and all the things that you have here. So next, uh, let's move on to the final step now. All we need is to pull the RSS 2.0 output here. That is because WXR files are the modified version of RSS 2.0. Connect these two steps. Okay. Now on the main channel tab, you can keep the encoding as UTF-8. For Mac users, I think so. It can be Mac Roman or ISO, some version number. And the version for the RSS is 2.0. You can also select 1.0, and it has till Atom 0.3. So for me, it's gonna be RS 2.0. And then in the item tab, so you can also see that there are channel fields, title field, description, link, pub date, and it will create the XML based on that. And in the item field, it will create all the items relative to whatever your blog post is. So now for us, we are going to convert the input XML into a WordPress XML. which is a custom modified XML form of 2.0. So for this, you have to click on create custom RSS. Now this will deactivate your channel fields and it will activate this custom output fields. So now once you are in the custom output tab, we just need to add the tags and the field values which we get from the previous steps, of course, and do this for both the channel fields as well as the item fields. Okay, so now I've added all the channel field tags, and these are the fields that we get from the previous steps, and that is why we have added those constant field values to get these constant numbers and these base website URLs that we have. So for all the item fields, you'll need the title, publication date, the creator, GUIDs, and etc. So you can put in all of this. Now remember, for this RSS 2.0, you cannot do two things. So those are, so if you have such kind of requirement where you need to put in an attribute in the RSS 2.0 output, you cannot do that. Like in my custom output, you can see that I cannot put in, there's no way I can put in a attribute here. It would just, whatever you put here would be considered as a part of the tag, and that will ruin your output XML. And the other part is you cannot add subnodes to an tag which is there within the item tag. So I cannot have such kind of thing. So if this would have been item and item, so you cannot add WP comment WP comment underscore ID within WP comment. You can either have one of the two. So this is one of the problem that I've found, and I could not find a way to actually get this to work. If you know, please let me know in the comments section below. Okay. Now once you are done with the custom output tags, the channel and the item fields, we'll now move on to the custom namespace tags. Now this section allows you to provide the necessary namespaces that you might want to put in. So now let me just add all the namespaces in. Okay, so now once you have your namespaces, now all we need to do is to specify the output file which we want. So here's the file that I want. I'm naming this as XML transform RSS output. I know it's not a good naming convention, but yeah, this is what my XML output file name would be, and the extension would be .xml. Now I can also get this file name from a field, like the previous step. So for now, I'm just gonna give this file name. Now you click on OK and you're done. This is your final transformation. Now one more thing you can do is you can rename the steps, because if this is a big transformation, it would be helpful for someone else who will work on it sometime or the other. So it's always good to name this, give proper names to these steps that you have. So now let's just run the transformation. Okay, so now you can see that it has read and written 672 output and that there is no error. So now just let's go and check the file that we just created. Okay, so we have the output, the WXR XML, the node has been, the node item tag has been mapped to these items, and you can see that my post type has been post, and wherever there was image it has been changed to attachment. So that's it for now, guys. This is how you do an XML to XML conversion. I hope this was helpful. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.